I try to be like that light that I want to see in the world. Like I try to be that. Because at one time I wasn't that. So I'll start by saying that my idea of freedom has really evolved. I was 22 when I was first incarcerated. That was 14 years ago.
I came in when I was 15 years old.
I got 60 years with 8 months. That was my sentence.
I was 16 when I was arrested and I was tried as an adult, sentenced with 176 years to life.
We volunteered to go, and really none of us had worked in prison before. Everybody was pretty much scared of that. The inmates were scared too, because they were afraid of what they would encounter in us.
The name of the workshop, Freedom to Choose, comes from the work of Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist who lived through the Nazi concentration camps and taught all of us that we all have the freedom to choose our response, regardless of what is happening around us.
I think that for a lot of years, I understood freedom in strictly physical terms, and so in a way gave up on freedom.
And I was open because, I was like, man, let me try this, because everything else is not working.
We're not asking you to believe what we said. We're asking you to check it out for yourself. The way we set it up is there's an opportunity for honest, open communication. When that happens, awareness of that connection develops. It's automatic because I'm real and people can relate to real.
When somebody from like the world came and sat there with their real stuff and was like, this is how I'm feeling, I was like, I can do that. We had a real conversation, and I walked away and I didn't feel damaged. I didn't feel like I had caused damage, and that was really big.
I think just the process of doing it, year after year has allowed me to come to this, this belief that what's needed is just having like genuine care for another human being. And I think that if I'm able to bring that to the table, like really powerful stuff is able to happen.
I couldn't believe that a person in front of me was very successful and didn't see this color.
It allowed the inmates to see themselves through our eyes. We were a mirror to reflect back, yes, you are human. You are separate from the crime you committed. And then another part of the work is about forgiveness.
The realization that there's this freedom to choose something different that's better for myself and other people, and that it's okay to care about or to have compassion towards myself. And that I'm not any less guilty, I'm not any less accountable. Just choosing my freedom to choose up, the freedom to choose.
In that instant, that was the first time I felt like I was heard and I wasn't judged.
95% of the people who are incarcerated are going to get out. When I think about that and wanting the world to be a safer place, prison is such a perfect container to give people the skills to step free of the trauma of their past, both that they've experienced and that they've caused.
I would say I've become a mature adult who has emotional intelligence, empathy and care and concern for others, that I have potential, I have worth, that I can be something far greater than what my teenage actions ever would have imagined.